Guys, what we're looking at today is Flask number 71. It would have probably been a much better day to find a good lawnmower beer, and oof, that okay, find a lawnmower beer and enjoy it. That might possibly be the darkest, whatever it is. I guess in this color range would be bourbon, but it has a sweet notes to it. First thing it's reminding me of is of a red wine or a sherry cask or something like that. Definitely has a little bit of a attitude on the nose, but wow, that's like cough syrup. Dark. Okay, cheers. The first little, boy, I'm actually getting some of the characteristics of both Scotch and whiskey. It's going to turn out to be bourbon or some kind of a liquid that kills small critters or something like that. It's got kind of the notes of a bourbon in the smell. I don't know. Thanks a lot. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, first things first. After mentioning it over here and doing an Ebomi video, nobody has gotten in on the Boondockers fundraiser for Justin's Final Mission. The only people I see listed in there were Big Jeff and Smile Money. And of course, Gunwild was pissed off that I was doing a video on it because his odds were really good. But Jeff, right as it stands, nobody. So I guess your odds are staying really good. I'll be drawing a winner in the second hour this Friday for Locked and Loaded. And personally in my life, I don't feel the third rail exists anywhere. Just as kind of a heads up, the planned topic of discussion by both me and Christine this Friday is going to basically be racism, and what I would honestly say is the majority of Americans that just flat out aren't the people that Black Lives Matter, you know, the wing of the Democratic Party, started by a couple of white lesbians, and their funds go there, and some of their money actually goes towards Muslims. Yeah, so you black people that are giving money to Black Lives Matters, you are, and some of the money is being funneled to some of the most racist people on the planet. You want to get back into slavery, just keep inviting the Muslims in. So we're gonna have a topic of it, and I don't want to give too much more away just to say, other than the fact that I plan on having a conversation, and what spurred the thoughts in my brain Christine really liked, and she wanted to be part of it because she wanted to be able to speak her mind, and she kind of likes it when I give her a platform on my channel so that she doesn't have to worry about pissing anybody off over on hers. I really don't care, because the flat out truth is, if you're offended by pretty much anything going on these days, you need to go home and punch your mama for raising a pussy. Boy. Thank you, Nihap. This one's kind of a stumper. I'm getting, kind of the whiskey and the bourbon kind of a thing going on. Okay, I'll just start off by saying it starts with a sweetness. When it first hits your tongue, it's not burning or anything. It just kind of has like this calm sweetness. And that last one kind of broke into almost a floral kind of thing. It's like it almost reminded me a little bit of my grandmother's dandelion wine. I'll just keep adding notes as we go. Gun Wild 1 first, bitches. Ninja says he'll be back. Brandon Bearded CB saying first being second. Brandon saying shit second. Smile Money saying top 5 really being third. Multi Gunman says I agree. Wait, what are we talking about? Brandon says damn, that chainsaw 52cc or what? Then Brandon says be right back. Frontline Cigars top 500 again. I think I can still adequately get where you are by counting on my hands, Steve. And Harmarsh says better than not at all. German Ninja says well done. Smile Money, they do not grow pineapples in England. What the fuck? Or in New England. Yeah, well, Smile Money, I mean, granted, it's a good point, but, there's probably a lot of the shit, like a lot of the beer manufacturers source out coffee, and these rare coffee beans aren't grown where these breweries are either. So it's just kind of a stickling point there that you might have to get around. Now, I don't recall ever having a New England style beer that was as heavy on the tropical fruitiness, if at all. Normally, it's just a really nice, smooth, velvety, almost bread or a biscuit kind of a thing going on. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Harmarsh, I'm here. It's at 1 hour, 33 minutes, 23 second brew review. Oh, look, Matt's back. You can't see the logo on J-Doc's cap. He's so tall. El Tenda Guido Sarducci is very good. Damn, we never even got Battle Box here in Canada. I hit the like button always on Ebomi. I hit the like button always on Ms. Bomi. I hit the like button on the Read More button. Oh, I hit the like button always. Yeah, even though when people have it off, when you hit the like button, at least it saves it to your favorites. So, I'm just saying. Besides that, I go back to what I said. I have had almost zero dealing with baby basement dweller trolls since turning the button off. I mean, personally, my viewpoint is this whole YouTube thing. If you're actually going to take the time to make a video, I would say a majority of people out there, regardless if you think their video is stupid or not, deserves a like for at least making some content. You may not agree with it, but someone else is. And the fact that someone put forth the effort, I mean, not to sound like I'm, getting on my soapbox and acting like some kind of a counselor or something like that, but what do you know about the person that put forth the time to make a video? I've known several people over the years that thought it looked like a good time, thought the people that he was interacting with or they were interacting with seemed really cool. Maybe you just start off by leaving a few comments and then you decided to take the plunge and make a video. Or maybe you have some kind of an issue, you're shy or something like that, and you just want to try to get over it by doing a video. And then you've got some fucking glory hole licking douchebag that makes a negative comment. I mean, if you're one of these kind of people, I just think you're a sad and pathetic person. I like being able to go around and try to lift people up. Yeah, sometimes you're having a bad day and you just want everyone to fuck off and leave you alone. But generally, I've had several friends that I've met through YouTube over the years, and somebody or something has gotten them down, and they just felt like walking away. And I was like, don't let them do it. If you enjoy the people you're hanging out with and the subject matter and making some videos, and people get something out of your videos, I get something out of your videos, and I enjoy your friendship, don't let some cocksucker let you walk away. And that's pretty much the same with, YouTube in general. The fact that they're trying so hard to get so many good channels to just leave is just more of a reason to, dig in and just keep dishing it back. So, if you've been thinking about doing a video, you should do a video. If you've been thinking about just giving up because you're sick of the troll assholes, don't let them win. They are definitely not worth it. They are the most minuscule pieces of shit left in our society. We should, all say a little prayer and wish that they could grow up. I received a package. Funny thing is you can always tell when it's an overseas jaunt. That and it says Thailand on it. But customs has to open stuff just to make sure that you're not shipping bombas or human parts or whatever. If I would have squished it real good, it might have fit in the sanitizer. But yeah, it's packaged from Thailand, and like I said, you can tell because customs opens it up and they just staple it back shut. I'm sure it's gonna be some. Christine's like, enjoy your edibles. See, this was just more waste of money for somebody because I am not touching anchovies. I remember when one of my stores had Domino's pizza stores had anchovies on the menu, and I just flat out said fuck that as soon as I started managing the store, and threw the ones that were in the cooler away and scribbled it off of the inventory or off of the menu. Crispy anchovies. I'll see if Matt wants them because they're high calcium and protein, and they're ready to eat. You know, I'll give a lot of things a try, and we've done the anchovies before. I open and let's be yummy. Can be eaten with noodle, salad, bowl rice, etc. Or create your own menu. Ben 9. Ben top 10. El Tenda. Cheers. Cheers, El Tenda. Smile money. Flying squirrels, though unprotected in Minnesota, have no meat or fur value and thus are not hunted or trapped. Some management occurs when old trees or snags with activities are left in logging operations. So Matt seems to be incorrect again. He has been watching too many Bullwinkle cartoons. Hang on, it's really warm outside, and now it's getting warm here. So. What I should do is just open the door to the other refrigerator and where the freezer, and put that fan in front of it. Salty Shellback with a zillion of his friends commenting back and forth. Here and playing with my Twinkie. Multi Gunman, it's okay. Come over. I'll come over with my cheese balls. German Ninja says, damn tease. Gunwild, don't squeeze out the cream filling. Harmarsh, not your ding dong. Then he says to Multi-Gunman, anytime. And then he says to the German Ninja, well, yeah, I'm a Twinkie digger. Says to Gunwild, I thought that was the goal of playing with your Twinkie. Says to Harmarsh, I usually just eat those without playing with them first. Okay, way too much information. Smile money. Matter. Occupies space and possesses rest mass. I strive for my life to be matter. Clyde, 10th. Clyde, hope you all got fucking earplugs. Clyde, Revolution. Smart money. Matt driving with passengers sounds risky to me even without protesters on the road. Multi-Gunman, I didn't say first or one. Does that mean I'm banned? No. Harmarsh, anyone makes mean, rude comments about Christine needs to die. Like a lot. Yeah, not with that. And that is a scene from Sons of Anarchy. I'm going with bourbon. Boy, it does. It just has a really heavy floral and oak finish. I'd give it I'll give it a 4. Okay. Let me get dispatch some information off to the Nihapian. Flask number 71. It starts with a sweetness. Starts with the sweetness. And then it has a floral. Floral oaky finish. And I gave it a 4. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I am good on 71. I'll finish what I have. Harmarsh. There was a protest in Stillwater, Minnesota because a Muslim woman with a child claimed she was harassed by the Aryan Cowboys Motorcycle Club. The video I saw was just 15 or 20 white people and no Muslims. The Aryan Cowboys didn't harass her; they just walked by when they were leaving. Fu Master Chew, late night juiciness. Well, sorry, I made that sound like he's talking to me. Late night juiciness. Yeah, it's I personally think there's just a lot of bullshit, and I'll stay firm with my thoughts. A majority of the people protesting are naturally brain dead, and then the rest of them. These are the I've seen a whole bunch of just psychotically unstable, multi-haired freak job white people, and they're just suckers, and they're even more easily manipulated than a majority of the people that actually sign up for and believe in Black Lives Matter, because they're just a loser organization. And again, you people that are donating, I hope you're real happy with your money going to Muslims and the Democratic Party. So, let's see what NIHAP says. Catskill Fearless Wheat. Small batch. Fearless Wheat Whiskey. Top notes: pear, apples, French vanilla, and honeysuckle. I guess I really suck. Secondary notes: lemon, soft Claire. I could go for some soft Claire. Body seductive, creamy. Palate silky pears and cream. A hint of honey with a burst of spice and dark chocolate covered oranges on the finish.
Fake news.
And I see $35.99, $37.22, $37.22 for the cheapest one. Yeah. Okay. that's right. I need to get into a habit of actually writing it down, because it's a lot easier to remember now. And that would be with an E. Whiskey. Okay. Thank you, NIHAP. Back to the comments. EMT Rail fans, sounds like you need to do less brew reviews and be upstairs with Christine more often. Laugh out loud. Or she could be down here. Smile Money. You are discussing killing lots of people, but Matt planning to kill a cat after Eric staples a cowbell to its forehead. Now you pissed off animal rights advocates. Sleep with your eyes open. Well, how about that asparagus we murdered? Yes, sirree. Cut it up in really fine pieces and then burnt it alive on the grill. Oh, it was good. Smile Money. Matt had two thoughts at once. Impressive. They were both about drinking, but it is progressive. Harmarsh. What those idiots either don't know or don't care is the style of showing your underwear started in the penitentiaries. Convicts wore their pants to show their availability for sex. The lower they are, the more available. I caught a kid shoplifting when he was running from me. I tripped him up by stepping on his pants leg. Or, I'm surprised they just don't trip over themselves. Musical Bullet. Those floors should be sanded and ready for finishing by the time you go back upstairs. Harmarsh. Matt. What's this? Your videos shit? Cobra. Gunstreamer pulled a fast one on us. Laugh out loud. Hope they can stick around, though. Is this a shameless plug for your video? Yes. And I'm watching a commercial. You know, is it just me, or how many of you are impressed by the fucking Joe Biden? You know, the only thing that is perfect is Joe says, I really want to know if you will, and then the little timer actually hits 0 so you can click the fuck out of the ad. I really wish he gets the feedback to see how many people click the fuck out of the ad as soon as they can. You know, Joe Biden, you're not prime time material anymore, baby. Your shit flew the coop a long time ago. I thought some of the dumbest shit I'd ever heard. I mean, granted, anybody can come back and say, "Oh yeah, but look at some of the shit George W. Bush Jr. said." Well, you know what? I don't like George W. Bush Jr. I don't like the fucking Bushes at all. I don't really even like Bush. I like it nice and, you know, just like yesterday, or the last thing. The bottom line is, I think the Bush family is deep into the underbelly of a lot of the bullshit that's going on right now. You know, it's like, I mean, Obama and George W. probably take turns sucking each other off. Just my thoughts on that. That family is part of the problem. They are not part of the solution. NIHAP says, really? Oh, that's on the Riga Extra Smooth Lager. I don't know what I got. I don't know what I said that I deserve such a praise from NIHAP. Steve, Hobson Lead, laugh out loud. No. Northeastern, NEPAs are very peach, mango, pineapple forward, juicy. Not that I've ever had. Usually the New England, some of my favorite beers. This is one of the first ones I've ever had that was like this. Either way, I don't even remember even when I gave it on a score. I know I don't have to worry about ever getting it again. German Ninja, what the fuck? German Ninja, YouTube equals cunt tube. Can't argue with that. Frontline, do you have any other shirts? You wore this shirt twice this week. Nope. I only have 2 shirts. Frontline, Brew Babe Yum, host is still a douche, and then there's Matt. German Ninja, digital currency, no bueno. Yeah, no shit. Now there's talk going on in this area, several places about not accepting cash. I tell you what, if you're afraid of what you get on cash, then your company should never ever take it again. I mean, when someone pulls cash out of their pocket and hands it your way, you should really see a hazmat crew jump into action. Some of everything all of the people before you have ever touched, rubbing their, I mean, just personally speaking, I keep my mine is that money clip. My credit cards go inside of it. The money clips to the outside. Today, within the first 30 minutes of working this morning, out in the sunlight and the humidity, by the time I took reached for my wallet later in the day at lunchtime, it could have rang out the money. So I don't know if that made it cleaner or more nasty, but the person before me could have been putting his finger in their butt right after he did a line of coke. Just saying. Frontline, new rule. When you have a guest, get it under an hour. Hey, I have a rule. Do what the fuck you want on your channel and your videos. Frontline, no violence against cats, please. I should send you I have a couple books called I Hate Cats, and 101 Things to Do with a Dead Cat was another book I have. Frontline, Nintendo would know what Peroni is. Okay. Frontline, Zambuca shots. I have no Zambuca, and I am not going to continue to consume Christine's bottle. It's kind of like, Steve, this is kind of like calling out, I don't know, pick something. I don't have it. And the bottle doesn't belong to me, and I don't, it's not that I hate it. It's actually, Steve, to be totally honest with you at this very moment in time, I'd rather do a shot of Zambuca than finish this. I'm just saying, it's not my bottle to empty. Granted, if you come over in 10 years, it'll probably be maybe 1 or 2 shots below where it's sitting right now, due to the fact that it belongs to the extreme party animal known as my wife. Could do a shot of something else for you, just as, penance. Maybe something a little off the beaten path, and no, I am not touching that grappa. I'd rather drink a bottle of Zambuca than do a glass of that. What do we have here? What's something I haven't gone into in a while? How about a little Jameson Irish Whiskey Cask Mates IPA edition? I'm sure after all of the other whiskeys I have had lately, I'm sure the Jameson is going to be a real treat. I like the stout edition a wee bit more, I think. Just saying. Just gotta be me. Yeah, Stormy Coyote. Speaking of ammo, I picked up a shit load of 12-gauge slugs at Gander Mountain here in town before they closed a few years ago. They were a clearance for like $2 a piece for those 5-slug boxes. Now I want to go unload at the range on some 2-liters. Yeah, it's. I got the new 12-gauge loaded up with the ready to go. The downside is I'm pretty sure, what is this, a 5-shot? Whatever's in here is all of the sluggies I have. Sluggies. Medicinal purposes here. Steven, the Mike's Harder Black Cherry is 8%. I think you said that last time. Gunwild said, I like black cherry. Wait, is that racist? Nah. If you were to have called it the... Gunwild, I doubt if Matt picked today's brew babe. Her forehead is too big. Tardisius, since I started keeping track in 1999, I have relocated an average of over 100 squirrels a year, plus a few raccoons, groundhogs, possums, and crows. Yeah, I think I might be starting my own tradition very, very soon. Like it's $24 for the live trap. Gunwild, Illinois is Central Time, just like Minnesota. Gunwild, I think the Democrats are trying to steal the election by pushing that mail-in voting bullshit. Yeah, they are 100%. Votes for Trump will mysteriously disappear like the person that is set to testify against the Clintons. Yeah, and if you think that the mail-in vote isn't nothing but a bunch of fraud, then here. Wade, intro Rebel Babe, goodness. Yes. Wade, y'all are crazy there. Squirrels and squirrels are brushy-tailed rats. Best you can do is enjoy a little air gun sniper action. See, now if I lived where you live and had the neighbors like you do, cue the crickets, hello, 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 versus me, I know most of the people going this way and that way wouldn't have an issue if they looked out their window and saw Eric with something that looked like a AR-15 in his hands. Unless, of course, I had a real psychotic look on my face. But there's still a couple of other windows that would be in eyesight of me hunkered down at the glass garden table, waiting for one of my little bushy-tail friends to show up, and then go full auto on his ass. Smart money. The problem with your political argument is that urban areas are supporting the anarchy. DFC, what's up, E and Matt? Just here hanging out. Joey Cuz, hi from the beach. And I can say hello there, oh hi, or morning. I'm going to go with hello there. Joey. Oh, that's right. Matt has never seen the bedazzled M&P 40. No, I don't think I've showed it to him. DFC. Funny, my brother and I were just talking about the sports and how we're done with them too. I've found that life is much more fulfilling without wasting time with sports. Amen to that. Wheels and Levers. Glad to see Matt there for the fruity Northeastern IPA. Sharky, catching up, never mind me, on the Drinking with J-Dog. Sharky, Gunstreamer not dying is good news. Hope they survive and get their shit sorted. Still haven't uploaded anything to him. Sharky, Chris on the Saw was epic to watch. Black Rifle Coffee Company are some funny dudes. I haven't been able to find their movie yet. Would want to, though. It's supposed to be a corny 80s style action flick. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's definitely worth a watch. Sharky, SH, thank you. Boondockers lineup looks good, but either you've been fucking with me or those daily drinker Dutch Pilsners are way stronger than they've ever been. The outro, babe, is out of focus as focus, you ass. The whole talk between you and Matt on what's going on for Active Heroes was really good. Jay on the Flask number 70. Jay on the wrong video. I shared that video on BattleBox Facebook page. Sweet. Thank you. Jay, love those flags. Jay, goddamn. Is that intro girl hot? Or is that intro girl hot? That was on the that juicy New England IPA video. J-Dog here. J to lead ammunition. Fuck Federal Reserve fake monopoly coin or paper. Canadian gold and silver maple leaf coins are what you want to stash. Oh, Christine would love to hear that. The Chaos Theory. Agent Chaos. Fuck NASCAR pussy ass sellouts. Whiskey. It just feels like I'm tempting fate to not do a shot if I've been called out by Agent Chaos. I tell you what, Agent Chaos, we'll get rid of the rest of this Catskill Fearless wheat. Good stuff. Yeah, as far as a 4 goes. Fearless. Where were we? Ben N. America. Jordan Johnson, I get 3 possible answers for you, Jordan. Last. I'm going to start this tradition since I usually have to catch up on watching videos. All the other boys are clinging to be first. Last is where it's at. Unless you're a lib, then it's pathetic. And I can say welcome back, happy holidays, or have fun. I guess I'm going with welcome back. And none of them are right, YouTube. David Brown, do you think I'm pretty? No homo, Christopher. Yeah, you're hot as fuck.
Listen, you're being rude. You're fake news. You're fake news. Stop being rude. You're fake news.
Crazy Scotsman, intro babe, yes please. Brew babe, fuck yes please. Crazy Scotsman, minute 20, not bad considering you have a guest. Crazy Scotsman whiskey. Yeah. Wow. Scotsman is actually the last. That's not the last comment, but he is the last comment or commentee. Commenty. Chlamydia. Scotsman has chlamydia. Okay. Where do we go now? I don't know. You know. Hey, Nihop, I have a 2,000 bottle whiskey collection myself. Minus, I don't know, 1,986 or so. It was close, though. I mean, it was really close to those other guys. The Lafroig is calling my name. The cask of strength. Scotsman. You know, I have no idea what the bottle of the cask strength costs. I picked this bottle up for $39.99 over at Keyport. Granted, it's, 43% versus 58.6%. So, we're 86 proof versus 117. I just don't know where this falls in the so I could try looking it up. Where that falls in the financial realm of things. I personally like the cask strength of the Lafroig, probably on par, if not a little bit more than the Ardbeg. But nothing right now touches the Paul John. I mean, all things considered, the Paul John is actually ahead of the Brook Laddie. Brook Laddie is for those like the both Octomore 9.3 and 10.3. Just again, all things being equal, Paul John is just the way to go. Scotsman. You crazy bastard, you. Scotsman, 53 minutes. I have to agree with Matt for once. He does go out of his way to find stuff you haven't had and has spent a good chunk sometimes when you offer him shit beer. What the fuck? I think when you consider that if Matt brings over a $10 bottle of beer and hands me one, and then he has the other one and review it, and then I show up with 52 beers that are, only like $2.50 to $5 a piece. Go fuck yourself, Scotsman. We try to balance it out back and forth. I mean, Matt brings over snacks sometimes, and next time, like the last time we barbecued up. I mean, it's an over the fence thing. Trust me, if you were here, you would. I think we got a good gig going as far as a neighborhood goes. Oh, that just smells so good. That was a good idea, Scotsman. Or is it American? Scotsman, an hour and 2 minutes and Matt stepping up in my place. Well played, sir. Well played. Sorry I don't always make every one of these I try, but since most are an hour, it's tough sometimes. No, I get it. I get it. I'm still shocked at the batch of you that watch it from start to finish. And I know it's true because I can make a comment and, like for instance, Sharke from across the big pond, I'll make a comment at 2 minutes in, 30 minutes in, an hour in, and then towards the end, and he'll message me tomorrow, and you were talking about this, and I just wanted you to know, blah blah blah. So, yeah. And then there's people like Jay at Elite Ammunition, just put the video on while he's at work. So I've done that. I've had some stints where Greg has had some surgeries or whatever, and I'll just put it's my way of actually keeping up on the channels and the videos. Lately I have to admit that I've watched a whole bunch, but I haven't commented on some, and I've also, 3 weeks ago, I had 1,500 unread messages in the email account that's associated with the eBomi channel, and I finally had no choice. I had to basically go through and look at every single one and save the ones that had something that I needed to either see or save, or it was a receipt or whatever, and then delete all the rest. And here we are 3 weeks later, and it's up over 200 and something. I just, there's so many YouTubers out there that I try to follow and don't want to miss their videos, and a lot of times I simply go over, watch a few minutes of one of your videos, hit the thumbs up button regardless if you have it turned on or not, and I gotta go. And I've got so much stuff I gotta be working on, like for instance, Big Jeff Gunwild, he hooked me up with these guys, and I have been, it's a flashlight. It's a flashlight. Generally with the flashlights, I like to, when it gets dark outside, I go outside and film what the flashlight is like. This may sound like bullshit, but even on the weekends, probably the night that I'm up the latest would be the only night in the last few weeks that I've been up to the point where it was actually dark outside was after Locked and Loaded, and by then I was so wiped I went straight to bed. But I'm in bed. I'm in bed an hour before the sun goes down, and I get out of bed about 30 minutes after the sun is up. So I generally like to, especially on videos that a company has sent me some stuff, I usually like to giddy up it right away. But boy, this has been an all-out struggle to find darkness. And Scotsman had the last comment, and now we are going to the Two-Hearted Ed Club to the Sunny Slopes of long ago. Justin's final mission. First in the club is Gunwild. Cheers, Two-Hearted Final Mission Sunny Slopers. EMT Railfan. Hello, Two-Hearted Ed of the Sunny Slopes of Long Ago Club. EMT Railfan. German Ninja. Two-Hearted Ed Club time. And Joey Cuz, I'm drinking 1050 for this meeting. Aren't you working, Joey? Hey, if you got 1050, man, go away. Go. Okay. Scotsman? Yeah, oh boy, it would honestly be a very tough call. You know, one of those. Let's just pretend for a minute that I did some advertising for some liquor store or whatever, and they were so happy that they said that they wanted to send me a case of one thing. They were willing to send me a case of one thing, and my choice was cask strength Laphroaig or Ardbeg 10. I have to say, I'd go with the Ardbeg, the cask strength Ardbeg. I like the extra wump that it has, and that smoky peatiness. I have to double check keep word on that. I'm pretty sure they don't, but maybe they can get it for me. Otherwise, Mount Royal probably could. I couldn't afford to take them up on. I put a little money. I put a little money aside to order a bottle of the Paul John through Mount Royal bottle shop, and I ended up spending it the other day on something. You'll see when it gets here. Something for the channel, basically. Okay, I'll hit the button one time just to deny Joey of being last, and it was a fail. Joey is still last. So, cheers everybody, and we'll see you next time for a beer. Not sure what it is. Crazy Scotsman. I'll have to wait and see if Matt gets something good.